Is it time to buy or sell NVIDIA stock? In this video, we will explore NVIDIA in depth. Our initial report was published on our website on Monday, the 14th of July, 2025. And now we are here to offer you an even more detailed analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay updated on our latest analyses. You do not want to miss any crucial updates that could impact your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Tap into the power of AI and receive free price predictions and in-depth analysis for any one among 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please note that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be considered financial advice. Since the 27th of May, 2025, our system has ranked NVIDIA as a buy candidate, giving it a score of 3.87. Let's take a look at the stock's performance during this period. Those who followed our analysis would have enjoyed an impressive gain of 21.08% since we first listed NVIDIA as a buy candidate 33 days ago. This translates to an average return of 0.64% per day since it was designated as a buy candidate. The stock is currently positioned in the upper segment of a strong upward trend in the short term. This situation may present an excellent selling opportunity for short-term traders as a reaction toward the lower part of the trend can be anticipated. A breakout above the top trend line at $165.96 will signal an accelerated rate of increase. The current 3-month trend indicates a potential change of 60.59% over the upcoming 3 months, with a possible return ranging between 53.07% and 62.44%. On a longer-term basis, our 12-month analysis projects a change of 9.17%. According to our calculations, the stock's performance could fluctuate between negative 34.77% and 9.77% over the next year. In practical terms, this would suggest a future price somewhere between $107.03 and $180.10. Our latest daily update for NVIDIA includes the headline, NVIDIA stock downgraded to buy candidate. The NVIDIA stock price experienced a decline of approximately 0.515% on the last trading day, which was Monday, the 14th of July, 2025, falling from $164.92 to $164.07. During that trading day, the stock fluctuated by 2.14%, with a low of $162.02 and a high of $165.49. The stock has seen an increase in 7 out of the last 10 days and is up by 4.01% over the past 2 weeks. Interestingly, the trading volume decreased on the last day, in line with the stock's performance, which is generally a positive indicator since volume should align with stock movements. On the last day, the trading volume decreased by 54 million shares, resulting in a total of 136 million shares traded, amounting to approximately $22.38 billion. Over the past 52 weeks, the highest stock price reached was $167.89, while the lowest was $86.62. Currently, the price stands at 2.28%, or $3.82, below the 52-week high, and 26.42%, or $58.91, beneath the all-time high recorded on the 15th of January, 2018, when the price peaked at $222.98. NVIDIA continues to cement its position as a leader in the semiconductor sector, recently surpassing a monumental market capitalization of $4 trillion. This milestone highlights the company's dominant role in artificial intelligence hardware and data center infrastructure, driving impressive revenue growth. Analysts point out that NVIDIA's market share in AI is strong, and its technology remains at the forefront of industry advancements. As NVIDIA prepares for upcoming earnings, positive sentiment is building due to sustained demand for AI solutions. KeyBank analysts indicate that chip stocks like NVIDIA are well-positioned to gain from this ongoing demand, particularly as industries increasingly leverage AI technologies. This outlook could bolster NVIDIA's stock price in the short term, driven by investor optimism heading into earnings season. In addition, strategic actions by industry players, such as Jensen Huang's outreach in China and partnerships with companies like SoundHound, are likely to further expand NVIDIA's influence in global markets. However, caution remains in the market as the company's valuation ratios are notably high, posing potential risks alongside competitive pressures from tech giants like Apple and Google. As NVIDIA advances in technology and navigates competitive challenges, its long-term prospects largely depend on its ability to innovate and maintain robust revenue growth. Overall, while challenges exist, the current landscape favors NVIDIA, potentially leading to continued stock momentum in the near future. Analyst ratings. On Wednesday, the 25th of June, 2025, it was reported that Loop Capital Markets assigned NVDA a buy grade along with a hold action. On Thursday, the 29th of May, 2025, it was reported that Wedbush assigned NVDA an outperform grade with a hold action. On Thursday, the 29th of May, 2025, it was reported that Benchmark assigned NVDA a buy grade and a hold action. On Thursday, the 29th of May, 2025, it was reported that Morgan Stanley assigned NVDA an overweight grade with a hold action. On Thursday, the 29th of May, 2025, it was reported that Citigroup assigned NVDA a buy grade and a hold action. Analysts have given NVIDIA stock a general buy rating. They rate the price-to-earnings ratio as sell and the price-to-book ratio as strong sell. For return on investment, the analysts assign the stock a strong buy rating. The following signals have been identified for NVIDIA. The NVIDIA stock presents buy signals from both short and long-term moving averages, suggesting a positive outlook for the stock. Additionally, there is a general buy signal indicated by the relationship between these averages, with the short-term average positioned above the long-term average. In the event of price corrections, there will be support from the levels at $161.92 and $147.62. A drop below either of these levels will trigger sell signals. Furthermore, a buy signal has emerged from the 3-month Moving Average Convergence Divergence, or MACD. However, some negative signals have also been noted, which may impact the near-term performance. A sell signal was generated from a pivot top point on Friday, July 11th, 2025, and thus far, the stock has declined by 0.515%. Further declines are anticipated until a new bottom pivot is established. Volume decreased alongside the price during the last trading session, which diminishes the overall risk as volume typically aligns with price movements. Here are some additional signals you might find interesting. Moving Average Convergence Divergence, buy signal. Pivots, sell signal 2 days ago. Bollinger, buy signal 7 days ago. Short-term moving average, buy signal 15 days ago. Long-term moving average, buy signal 51 days ago. The relationship between the short and the long moving averages, buy signal 50 days ago. When we examine the 12-month chart, we observe short moving average, buy signal 56 days ago. Long-term moving average, buy signal 44 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages, buy signal 35 days ago. For more signals, visit our page at StockInvest.us. Let's discuss the support, risk, and stop loss for NVIDIA. On the downside, the stock finds support just below today's level, with significant volume accumulation at $139.19 and $135.13. There is an inherent risk when a stock approaches a support level. If this level is breached, it may lead to a decline toward the next support level. In this instance, if the support at $139.19 is broken, the subsequent support from accumulated volume will be at $135.13 and $129.93. This stock typically experiences average daily movements, and with a solid trading volume, the risk is deemed to be medium. Over the last day, the stock fluctuated by $3.47 between its high and low, which accounts for 2.14%. For the past week, the stock's average daily volatility has been 1.95%. Before we dive into the possible good trading levels for NVIDIA, let's quickly cover some essential fundamental data. First, the price-to-earnings ratio, or PE ratio. This crucial ratio measures a company's current share price relative to its per-share earnings. A high PE ratio could indicate that the stock is overvalued or that investors anticipate high growth rates in the future. In other news, the next earnings report for the third quarter of 2025 is expected on the 27th of August, 2025. Analysts' consensus estimates are at 99 cents. Keep an eye on these numbers, as they can significantly influence stock prices. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for NVIDIA. In the event of an upward trend, the first resistance level for NVIDIA stands at $164.10. If you do not currently own any shares, it may be wise to wait for this level to be surpassed before entering a position. For those already holding the stock, this could serve as a point to consider for swing trading. On the downside, NVIDIA faces its first support level at $139.19. If this support level holds, it might present a favorable entry point, anticipating a potential rebound. The combined average rating for NVIDIA from multiple analyst sources is buy. Now let's examine some recent insider trades. The 5 most recent insider trades were executed by Huang Jen-soon, who bought and sold 149,657 shares or options in the company. Based on the 100 most recent insider trades, we've calculated the insider power to be negative, with a ratio of negative 96.713. Overall, insiders purchased 21,588 shares and sold 1,598,822 shares in the last 100 trades. Our recommended stop loss is set at $158.17, representing a decrease of 3.6%. This stock exhibits medium daily fluctuations, indicating a moderate level of risk. The relative strength index for 14 periods stands at 80, which significantly elevates the risk factor. Additionally, there is a sell signal generated from a pivot top identified 1 day ago. Is NVIDIA stock a good buy? Several short-term indicators, along with a generally positive trend, suggest that the current level presents a potential buying opportunity, as there is a reasonable chance for NVIDIA stock to perform well in the near future. However, due to some minor weaknesses in the technical analysis, we have adjusted our recommendation for this stock from a strong buy to a buy candidate since our last evaluation. After reviewing the volatility and movements from the last trading day, our systems indicate that the current price is overvalued. For trading on Tuesday, July 15th, we anticipate NVIDIA to open lower by 21 cents and begin trading at $163.86. We want to remind you that trading involves a high risk of losing money. It is advisable to consult with a financial advisor before engaging in the buying or selling of any securities. You should not base your investment decisions solely on information from StockInvest.us. By utilizing this information, you acknowledge and accept responsibility for your own investment choices. This is our current view of the stock. Do you agree or disagree? We encourage you to comment below and share your thoughts. What is your target for this stock? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a wonderful day. With warm regards from everyone here at StockInvest.